originally I just kept the tapes just for my. The idea came just from my own, listening someday when I was old. I thought, well, I'll listen to these. I didn't think at the time that it would be for a book. But years as I went into it, I used to always think, because one of the rules I made, I said I never listened to the tapes back. Like when I finished the tape, I put it away and I never listened to it, out of curiosity or whatever it is. So I put them away and I just kept stacking them up. And after I had maybe 20 or 30 of them, I said, I probably have some pretty interesting stuff on there now. And that's when I probably started formulating an idea for a book. But even then, like, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Like my own story got like higher and higher and higher. So I kind of thought it's only going to make my tapes more vital now. Well, I thought, for me, I might be less easy for people to remember me as well 10 years from now or 15 years from now. I actually, my whole idea was to always get it done as quickly as possible. I just didn't know it would take me 7 years. I really put you in my shoes and let you see the dilemma, the sort of the decisions that I have to face all the time. Like, should I go left or should I go right, or should I do this or should I do that? And you sort of see what I'm dealing with all the time, the way I dealt with it at the time. And I think, like, as an example, people always ask me about when I punched Vince McMahon and knocked him out in the dressing room. Like that whole little drama. A lot of people said they always wonder what was going through my mind when I was in the ring and when it happened. And so I think in the writing of that, I give you all of it. I tell you exactly what I was thinking, why I did it, and what happened when it happened, and how the whole little confrontation between us in the back, how it got to where it did, and the reasons why, and why I think a lot of times, like as an example, that was something where I think they were kind of calling my bluff in front of everybody. I think Vince wanted to show everybody that I could get pretty mad, that I would get really mad, maybe say a few words to him, but I wasn't going to go that far that I would actually, go to fisticuffs with him over it. But unfortunately for him, he found out the wrong way, that he really pissed me off. He knows about the book. Vince McMahon had a conversation with me in July. He called me up out of nowhere just to thank me for saying what I'd said about Benoit and some of the recent TV stuff I'd done. And I mentioned to him, I said, I just want you to know I appreciate you giving me the use of some pictures for the book. And I said, I hope, I don't want to renew all the hostilities between us by what's in my book. And he told me, he said, don't ever worry about what you wrote in your book. You write whatever you want. Don't even think about it. You don't have to worry at all. And so I've kind of kept that in the back of my head all this time. It's like, well, we'll see, I guess, because I didn't really go out of my way to really go after Vince in my book necessarily. I just kind of put little things that happen and put them in there so you could see this sort of ongoing story play itself out. I don't know if he'll like it. He may, in fact, really enjoy my book and enjoy the sort of walk down memory lane, and kind of, he may have, I'm sure he has a different account of a lot of it. He might say, that's not what I was thinking. I was actually thinking this. Or, he may have had other reasons for doing what he did. But I'd be curious to know a lot of what those are. Probably the only book that might be as interesting or more interesting than mine would be Vince's. But I don't think he's got any audio tapes or the conscience.